everybody. Stevie, Reese, Desmond for Hot Spots tonight here in Akron, Ohio at the Interbelt nightclub, the one, the only, the RuPaul winner herself, Raja. Stay tuned. You're going to be seeing lots of great footage and an interview with Mama.
Back door cracked, we don't need a key. We get in for free, no VIP sleeves. Drink that Kool-Aid, follow my lead. Now you're one of us, you're coming with me. It's time to kill the lights and shut the DJ down. This place about to tonight, we're taking over. No one's getting out. This place about to
like I said, Stevie, Reese, Desmond here at the Interbelt, and I found the birthday girl. Happy birthday, baby.
Thanks.
Are you having a good time tonight?
Not yet. Starting.
Okay, how many more of those does it take?
At least 8.
Oh, you're a serious girl.
Oh, yeah.
Serious.
Honey, shot of Sambuca. Let's get it together.
Well, girl, I know a shot that's called Thunder and Lightning. 2 of them. You won't remember what happened.
Yeah. After the show.
After the show?
I can't embarrass myself tonight.
Oh, but we could have a fabulous floor show.
Oh, God, no.
Oh my, the energy in this club tonight is just pumping. Raja, everybody's here for Raja tonight. And tonight I have with me also a very fabulous child of mine, the one, the only Mr. Drew Styles.
Hi everybody, how you doing tonight?
What do you think of the club tonight, honey?
Oh, it's banging. I mean, I even took off work. This is the one night that I work a week at my job, and so I said, forget it. You know, I can't have the winner of RuPaul's Drag Race show up and me not be here. I know all the ones from season 1, 2, and now 3. We're working on it, so hopefully I'll get to meet Miss Raja herself.
You know what, I want to ask you, what's new for Drew Styles? Because I know you just did Claw, and you've got a brand new fabulous tattoo.
I do, very much so.
Isn't that sexy?
Thank you very much. I did X Factor. I auditioned twice. I did not make it through. I made top 150 out of 5,000 in Seattle. So I have kind of cut back on the Drew Styles entertainment, but there is more to come, going into LA, Miami, New Orleans, and not only that, but New York as well. So guys, keep checking out for Drew Styles, aka Andrew Irvin on Facebook.
This is my baby, you better check him out. This is coming from Stevie on the block, honey.
God, I love you.
Hey kids, hot times down here at the Interbelt nightclub. We've got Raja here, and we also have a brand new fashion designer, a very dear friend of mine, Louie Boom Boom. How you doing tonight, baby?
I'm very well. How are you?
Fabulous. Now you've got an underwear line coming out.
Yes, I do. It's my second collection. It's called Louie Boom Boom as Spring in His Step. And it's a focus on pastels, but it's also debuting the first pair I'm going in a printed fabric with. So I'm very excited.
So now lots of sexy cuts and see-through undies and...
Yes, some of them are see-through, especially the white. They're, what was the other question? The cut. The cut is a European trunk style. It's about 7 inches hip to thigh.
Oh, 7 inches.
Yeah. The perfect number.
Oh, I don't know. 8 or 9 is pretty good too.
I would say no.
But your underwear will accommodate all.
It does accommodate all. Yes, it does.
Especially for those men with the really large packages.
Yes, it's a suspensory pouch. It kind of lifts, pulls everything forward.
Oh, we like that when it's all forward.
Oh, yes.
So make sure you check it. Now, where can they get more information on your underwear?
You can go to the website. It's kind of long, but it's worth the typing. It's called Boomwear by LouisBoomBoom.com. Or you can just type us into Google and you can find our Facebook page and whatnot, and it's all right there.
Well, definitely check out Boom Boom, because I know you got some models. I know you and your men.
Oh, yes, we do. We got a nice show lined up for tonight. I'm very excited.
Awesome. So stick and stay, kids, and make sure you go to the Boom Boom Wear website.
Thank you very much.
Hey kids, Stevie, Reese, Desmond here for Hot Spots. I am with the season winner of number 3, the one, the only, the gorgeous, the fabulous, the hot, Raja. How you doing, baby?
I'm good. I just got off stage, so I'm a little like flustered and sweaty, but you know, that's the way you're supposed to be at a gay bar. Sweaty and flustered, I guess. I don't know.
But girl, you look fabulous.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You too.
Oh,
sexy.
See, this is my good girlfriend.
I think we should have a kai-kai.
A kai-kai?
Yeah.
Girl, we'll do that right after the interview.
Okay, but you're sexy.
I don't get into all that thespian stuff, girl. But I'll tell you what, let's go find a couple hot bodybuilders.
Let's do it.
All right,
or
we
maybe
can
a
do it.
twink or two. I do love a twink.
You do? I like some meat on the bone.
You do?
I do.
You do.
You know.
Yeah, I like a little meat on the bone sometimes too.
Yeah. Fabulous.
Yeah.
Now, girlfriend, you've done fashion makeup.
Mm-hmm.
You've been on RuPaul's Drag Race. You've won all this now.
Mm-hmm.
How's your life going for you right now?
It's, you know, it's really busy. It's super busy. I think I'm a lot busier than I've ever been in my whole life. And part of me wants to be like a lazy old person and just sit around and like, you know, do nothing. But it's like a window of opportunity. If I don't take this now, then I'll be making a huge mistake for the rest of my life. So I'm just really grasping it and enjoying it. And throngs of kids and people are coming, you know, and just celebrating what I do. And I couldn't be more lucky or thankful for it. So I'm having a blast. I'm having a great time.
And so well deserved. You know, something, you know, I've been watching you, you're kind of different from every other drag queen that has ever been on the stage.
In what way?
Well, I notice you're more fashion forward, you're more makeup, boom, boom, boom. You're not the average girl. Can you tell us about that?
I'm just doing what I do, you know, I really can't put a label, I can't explain it. It's just what I do. And if I didn't do it this way, it would feel like not breathing. I would want to die, you know, and this is the way I do it, and this is it. So I don't know what else to say about that.
Well, you talk about stepping outside the box.
Yeah. Always. I've always been that kid. I come from a very religious family, and my dad's a minister. And so, yeah, and we have a great relationship, but you know, I think it's just where I'm from, and I think it's important for kids to realize that, you know, or just people in general to realize that you can do things as a social misfit and do things that are outside of the box and still live a full and fulfilled life. You know, I think it's important once people realize that they can do that. I think they'll find a lot of freedom and joy in their life.
So much true. You know, when you talk about, and I noticed watching you, and it was so fun when you were talking about like the heathers and the boogers.
God, I've gotten a lot of shit about that. Jesus, people, back off! It's a joke.
And it was, but you know what? I really appreciated the fact that, you know, when you were sitting there and you were talking about, you know, I've seen this type of drag before, I'm not impressed, da-da-da. Step out, move forward.
Right. I don't know if it's that I'm not impressed by it. I realize that everyone has their own brand of drag and people do it a certain way, but at this point in the game, I think it's time for us to introduce something that, you know, that is different, that is new in some ways, or new to certain people. You know, I think it's time. We're in a generation now where people are starving for it, and it's not about just doing the same things over and over again. I think it's about introducing something that's quite different and exciting.
You know, and especially, you know, with RuPaul, you know, that's giving such more avenues about doing drag. You don't have to be Miss, you know, Miss Crown USA, whatever.
Right.
There's so much more avenues for you as an entertainer now.
Well, I think, you know, Ru is one of those people who really set the standard, and I love that we actually have a standard now. Whereas when I was growing up, there was no such thing. It was really just people just, you know, just doing their thing. And now, you know, there's a certain way that you should look. There's a certain way you should act in drag. And I think it's time for us, I accept it and I love it. I love the fact that we have that, but I think it's just kind of time for us to say, you know what, scoot aside, let's do something different and cool with it, you know?
Well, let's talk about that, because you started at a very early age doing drag.
I did. I started when I was 16 years old. I'll be 37 this year. And, but I started out as a club kid, and somewhere in my experimentation with being a club kid, someone was like, you know what, you're actually kind of pretty. You're tall and you're thin and you kind of resemble a model. And so I just started to explore that side of drag, and somehow it's kind of mushed together into what it is today, like 20 years later, you know, and it's constantly evolving. I'm always changing. I can't be the same queen forever. You know, I'm gonna always change. I'm always gonna do something different with it, you know?
But that's how you survive as an entertainer.
Right, I agree. I think it's important for us to reinvent ourselves constantly, and what a great way to do it, but through drag, because you can be a different person every number. You can put on a different wig and a different makeup and a different look, and you get, you know, and you can experiment a lot with it.
So you don't have to have the same hair, the same dress. You don't have to have all the rhinestones and the bugle beads and the...
Oh, I love rhinestones and bugle beads. I sew and I create things on my own, and I utilize all those elements in that medium as well. But, you know, I think you can do other things with it too. I think you can play around with. I mean, you can, other than just bugle beads, you can use trash bags and saran wrap. That's just as glamorous to me.
I would love to see you do a trash bag and saran wrap number.
Might be some around here. Should we look around?
Now, when you were growing up, were there any role models for you?
I love Disney. I was really into Disney as a kid, and I loved Jim Henson. Like, I love the Muppets and Sesame Street. I collected puppets as a boy, and I spent a lot of time alone. So really, my biggest influences are all the different creatures that live in my head. So, you know, there's so many different things that happen in here, and I spent a lot of time alone as a little boy. Until I was like about 9 years old, did I even have any friends? I just, you know, played alone in a corner. Yeah, dish rags, blankets, those were all costumes. And my parents will tell you I was, you know, kind of a strange, eccentric little kid, but, you know, it grows up to be something kind of fun and interesting, I hope.
But that's where all that creativity comes from.
Yeah, from spending a lot of time alone and watching a lot of Sesame Street.
Now, something very interesting, when I was watching you do RuPaul's Drag Race, you know, you talked about being bullied and being the outcast.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about that?
Well, see, the whole story with the Heathers has been really controversial for me, because I preach a lot about, you know, about bullying and anti-bullying, and people are like, you know, the Heathers were kind of bullies, and I'm like, but the thing is, when you grow up and you know yourself and you know what you're doing, then you ought to stand up for yourself and show people that you know what you're doing.
Girl.
You know what I mean? And this is the Heathers, and that whole storyline was within the confines of a competition, so it wasn't actual real life. I don't bully people in my real life, but I do have alliances, and I do have friends that I surround myself that continually inspire me creatively, and that's what the Heathers was. It really was a testimony of a friendship, of an alliance, of four people who are sick in the head, and we have disgusting senses of humor, and it was like a magnet, you know? And like with Carmen Carrera and myself, I think it was more of a chemical reaction. And, you know, she will text me and she's like, girl, I miss the way you smell. I need to touch your skin right now. And we just had that kind of, like, you know, sisterly kind of thing. And it's important for us, as gay people, or just as people in general, to find our niche and our friendships and kind of, you know, and live your life accordingly.
And to bond.
And to bond. Yeah, definitely.
So, girlfriend, fabulous job tonight.
Thank you.
Welcome to Akron, Ohio.
Thank you so much. I never thought in my life that I would be in Akron, Ohio. I've been to Columbus once, but this was my first time here, and wow, I mean, it's thrilling to see a bunch of people putting so much great energy, you know, and showing so much love for what I do. It's awesome. I'm the luckiest boy in the world.
And the most fabulous drag queen this year.
Thank you, girl.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Stevie Reese Desmond for Hot Spots with the one, the only Miss Raja, the winner of RuPaul's Drag Race. High five, bitch.